have a dignity in the house. And this person was an auditor by profession, and she is currently pursuing her PhD. She was a published author, and I had the privilege to be one of the leading book festival in UAE, where she was publishing her book, and I was the photo person who published at the same time. And she started his Toastmasters journey in 2013, and she decorated various roles in Toastmasters. She was started with area director, then went to division F director, then she became the public relations manager of District 105, then she became the club growth director of District 105, then she became club growth program quality director of District 105, and finally she became the newly formed District 127 district director. And you know what? With her tenacious effort, that District 127 became the Medley district, one of the pinnacle in Toastmasters world, and she led that district into the #1 district in the world. So today, it's our privilege to welcome that dignitary to the stage. Put your hands to welcome District Toastmaster Deepa Surendran.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, my dear fellow Toastmasters at Dunes Toastmasters Club. My past fellow DD, Division Director, and past Division G Director who helped District 127 to reach to the pinnacle or like the world #1 status as the Division G Director, President Distinguished Division Director, and all the speakers and learners of Dunes Toastmasters Club. How are you all today?
Good.
Are you feeling excellent or just good? Because we are talking about excellence. Let's feel excellent, right? And what is excellence for you?
Reaching maximum potential.
Okay. Okay. Going beyond. Okay. And how? How you are planning to go beyond? Tenacious efforts? Consistent? Hard work? What else?
You are believing in yourself first.
Okay. Again, back to basics.
Maybe embracing the price that is served as
Practice is important.
Practice, yes. Rise, yes.
keep pushing your limits.
Good. That's what we are doing in Toastmasters, right? So let's talk about excellence, which related to us, the members, and then where we are sitting here, the club as well, club excellence, and then how we can grow. That is the main idea what we are going to discuss today. But before going further, we need to know where we are standing, right? When we deliver our first speech, evaluators are really soft. But the next speech onwards, they will start giving us recommendations. Why is that? Because that is the first speech. That first speech, our club is trying to understand us. It's an introduction and they evaluate or assess us based on our starting point as well. So this is what it is. A journey starts with knowing where we currently stand. And this Dunes Toastmasters Club, I understood from our Toastmaster of the day that we have already done the moments of truth for this club, and the results are shared with all of you. So you know where you are standing as a club. What about you as a member? Do you do that reflection or assessment on you?
Start on the meeting.
Okay. So the first thing, how to achieve excellence, we should know where we are standing. All right. And as members, we have two aspects. One is as a member what we are supposed to do, and as a club what we are supposed to do to achieve excellence. So as a member, what we are supposed to do is what is explained over here. As an individual, we should know our goals. It should be clear and challenging. How many of you have challenging roles? You were explaining, right, Toastmaster Bala, when you are doing that call to order aspect, you mentioned that initially you were like this and now you are like this, and what you want to become. So you have that goal. Why you joined Toastmasters is because of those set of goals, right? So that is one thing you would like to know about yourself. Then, just by joining Toastmasters Club, will you be able to achieve those goals? No. We should have a disciplined, hard work, consistent or tenacious effort to reach to that level. Then only we will be able to reach there. You are able to see? Yes, okay. Then practice effectively. As today, when the world champion mentioned 11 years of consistent effort, that is not a small thing to become or to reach the world level, world stage. 11 years. And then he mentioned that his final speech was delivered few years back, and he repeatedly edited that, and then you can see that, consistent effort, practice. How many times you have practiced the same speech repeatedly? So we need to, if at all we need to achieve excellence, we need to have that consistent effort throughout our life. And learn from mistakes. Same thing that Sabi had mentioned about learning from mistakes. How many of you were there? You remember that story? What was that? Yeah, can you please repeat? What was the story?
Yeah, that is about learning from the mistakes is where the rabbit decided that it is better to wake up and run consistently rather than sleeping and running.
And not to accept the failure also. So he was learning from the mistake, and then he went for a second attempt. The same race they repeated with rabbit repeated with the turtle, and then he won. He didn't sleep again. So that is what we have to consistently do, that we have to learn from our mistakes and also consistently attend our Toastmasters meeting. Why? Because here we have positive people who are giving us support. That's as per our mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience. As our Toastmaster of the day mentioned, nobody will say or point out our mistakes. They will always clap. So prioritize your well-being. Whatever we do, we need to prioritize ourselves. Maybe the effort is the tenaciousness. As our word master mentioned, we have to put tenacious effort, but at the end of the day, if we are not there, the result will not be there, right? And then take time to reflect on your progress and values. How many times, Bala, you are looking back to your olden days? Every time, right? Whenever you are doing your role here, you are remembering those, yeah, I was like this. Now I have to, from here at this moment, what I have reached, and then from here I have to go to the next level. So we are always doing that reflection, and we have to continuously do that. This is as per a member, how we are going to achieve excellence. Now if I go to the club excellence, how we can achieve club excellence is by following these 4 steps. Okay? And then, anybody can read?
Establishing a solid foundation, creating a thriving club environment, focusing on member development and ensuring long-term sustainability.
So we'll discuss about all these four in detail. So in solid foundation, what can be there? Any idea?
Making sure all the members have equal participation and all
Okay.
you mentioned their club success plan.
So you have done already. We have uploaded club success plan already, right? In the club central, that is well done. That is the base of becoming a distinguished club. So this is one of the requirement. And what is a? Can you please tell me one word when you hear CSP? One word about CSP. What it can be for a club?
CSP is club success plan.
But yeah, that is a definition, but one word. It's a strategic document, first thing. Strategic blueprint, if you can say. Because it has the elements to take you to the distinguished status and beyond. Okay? And then what else? One more word.
Success plan.
Correct. How?
How do you reach from level A to maybe level 6, whatever is the goal. Basically, you're trying to say that I want to be from here to this level. Right. That's a blueprint, basically a blueprint for making sure that the club is members.
It's a lighthouse that guides you towards what you want
It's
to
a?
achieve. It's something like a lighthouse that guides you.
Guide. Okay.
From where it is and how it has to, what it has to achieve. It shows the way, what needs to be done.
Okay. And when we say a guide, whether it is, once done, it is done. Is it like that, or it is continuous process? That's what I want to, hear from you. It is a dynamic document, a live document, because it has everything about the club from A to Z, as our president mentioned. All the members, who are the members who are ready to take our club to the next level, and if that one member is leaving the club because of some reason, okay, because not everybody can attend a club always, so they may leave, and then at that time we have to go back to the CSP and then revise it. That's why it is a dynamic document, and every now and then, maybe once in a month, if EXCOM meetings are conducted, that time you have to go back and see what is missing in this document, and then revise the document, adjust your sail. Don't wait for the storm to come to adjust your sail, but continuously prepare yourself to face the storm. Then comes DCP, Distinguished Club Program. What is that one word about DCP?
That will be the goal, that will be the target.
I would say commitment.
Commitment, okay. It is good. To reach to that level, yeah, 10 points. Yes. And this year something more is there beyond 10. 25 members and 10 points. Smedley, yeah. Have you set that as your target, or just President Distinguished? What is your target?
Target is
Smedley, 25 members, yeah. I can see that on the dashboard, 3 members are already there. By September end, Smedley? You should. Good luck. But still I am looking for that one word I want to hear is, it is a health check of the club. Don't you think so? Because whether the club is healthy, whether the club is actually thriving or not, this is what we can see by looking at your dashboard. Because district leaders, they may not be able to come to you and see whether you are thriving or you are sick. They will just go to the dashboard and see. So it's a health check for others, how they are creating the image about your club. So please try to, have good health on the dashboard as well. Maybe you are doing a lot of work or a lot of activities in the club, but unless until members punch your speeches at the pathways curriculum and VP takes action, it will not be visible at the dashboard. So VP has to take that effort, and then VP membership, guests may be coming, unless until VP membership persuade that person to join the club, it will not be visible at the dashboard, and they will not be able to access pathways, of course. Then officer training. I hope all of you, all your officers have trained already, 7 officers. That is really important because if you can say one word, I will expect updated. Otherwise, maybe DTM Anup or Dileep knows everything about that particular role. But at the same time, if you are not getting updated, then because every time Toastmasters International updates the resources, so we need to get trained to keep ourselves updated, not only about our positions, but about pathways, projects, and whatever we do in our life, we have to keep ourselves updated. Then clear expectations. We already mentioned we need to have goals and expectations, communicate our clear expectations to members. That is one thing we will expect all the presidents and VP education to continuously connect with our members and then communicate, this is what we are expecting from you this year and your name is listed on the CSP. And that will work as the motivation for the members to come over here and present their speeches repeatedly, consistently, tenaciously. Then coming the thriving club environment. How we can create a thriving club environment, in your opinion, or what you are doing over here in Dunes Toastmasters Club? Suresh, any thoughts?
Yeah, we encourage members to participate, and then we give positive feedback, we encourage them to deliver speech as much as possible, make this environment very good so that they come more often to the club.
I think your club is the club which has encouraging clapping a lot, because that is actually visible in all your leaders when they are coming to the district level. You clap when you are coming to the stage also, and then you clap for others as well. You clap for yourself and you clap for others as well. So that was one thing I noticed always, and here I could see why it is embedded or instilled in your brain, because it's a clear practice. When the moment you stand up, from that time till you reach here, you are clapping. That is an appreciation. So it's day-to-day meetings you are doing that. So it's a good thing. And then that is actually the base for creating that positive atmosphere. Then member recognition. Acknowledge and celebrate member achievements, both big and small. This is one thing. It will be happening, I expect. And active participation, that is what we can see all of you are doing, because unless until all of you participate last minute also, you are taking the roles. That is really good. And one thing, any annual picnic is happening over here?
We used to have in the past, we haven't had in the past.
This year we can expect, because it's DD's home club. So all these things are actually mapping us to this particular statement, mission of a Toastmasters Club. I would like someone to read it out. You please.
Mission of the
Toastmasters Club is to provide and experience
in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Good, right? It's for us, 100% for us. Then focusing on member development. How many of you have individual goals related to Toastmasters? Like, I have to finish 5 speeches this year, 1 path this year, 1 level this year. All of you, everyone. Good. And then mentorship. Who is a mentor? Guide? Okay, nobody said coach. Why?
Someone who handholds you and guides you more than anything else. That is at least what we created in our club.
You have mentors, right? Regularly updated mentorship. And do you have a mentor coordinator? VPA. There is no education committee?
No, we don't have a committee as such, but the VP education takes care of the mentors of all the members.
Yeah, we are very efficient VPA.
We are very efficient VPA.
Understood.
No, but I think this is taken quite seriously for as a club. We take mentorship very seriously. In fact,
Buddy system.
we have the members updated regularly. We try and get feedback from the members where they want to continue.
And I heard.
Don't respond.
Okay, and I understand that your club is actually providing mentors for other clubs as well. That is a brilliant thing which needs to be appreciated. So if new members are not getting the benefit of your mentors, then you actually are missing out, because majority of your members are actually providing their service to other clubs. So please utilize them fully, and then only you leave them to the other clubs. Otherwise, I'm not commenting. Then comes the leadership opportunities, because this club, I don't have to mention about that, because you have all the leaders here, district directors from here, past division directors, everyone is going to the next position and understand, what is the value. Because, if you are seeing only 15, 20, 25 members from Dunes, then, we are limiting ourselves to that, frog in the well. So that concept, so let's not limit ourselves. When opportunity is there, let's go forward and then take the leadership. Don't wait, don't think that, let's not think that, I don't have time. Time, because in Toastmasters, we learn, we grow only by stretching the boundaries. That action we have to take. Then continuous improvement. We need to encourage our members to reflect on their progress, otherwise we will not know where we are going actually, and then we will get stuck. So seek feedback, seek mentoring, and then that is actually work as our continuous improvement. So let's go to the last point. Dileep, can you please help me? Yeah, okay. Thank you. And this is the last point. Sustainability is really important for any club, because we need to see how many members are coming here, and then whether they are able to grow, whether they are able to go to the next level, and this requires membership growth, consistent membership growth. That is the reason Toastmasters International has 3 campaigns in the entire year. And maybe you must be thinking that, yeah, this is not related to me. Did this thought came to your mind? Membership growth is for VP membership. Do you think we need to act as a member? We need to act or what? Why?
I think overall the growth of the club, I think every member should be the salesman for the club.
Why?
Not the new membership you have. Well, I think the more new members you have, you get an opportunity to grow. And I think
Better matches.
We can go for picnic.
Not particularly early, but I think it is, with more new members in the club, I think it adds a little more value in terms of new perspectives, new ideas.
We are practicing.
Repeating the same thing that we've been used to doing.
True.
We are fine.
Young blood, different blood. And then actually we are practicing public speaking, not classroom speaking, right? Because with the 10, 15 people around, we are not able to get that experience. So if we have to get the experience, we need to bring our friends, relatives, potential members. That is our responsibility. How many of you are thinking like that? If your friends, where are they? Bring them when you are delivering your speeches, bring them. Get the feedback from them. This is a mandatory thing. Otherwise, every time Dileep will say the same points what is there in his mind, and then Suresh will say the same, repeat, and Anup same. So we need to get different opinion from different people. So bring your friends and relatives, whoever, doesn't matter. Otherwise, you will not grow if the club doesn't grow. Okay, simple as that. We are practicing public speaking, so that is our responsibility. Okay, then strategic plan already mentioned. We need to regularly review the CSP and then ensure that the club remains relevant. Active leadership, ensure strong leadership pipeline to sustain the club's momentum. What do you see in this club? Is this your club?
No, definitely not.
President is confident. Do you think your club is a thriving club?
Yeah.
You make noise?
We don't make as much as noise as some people do, but I think we are in some kind.
But at least you will encourage the speaker.
Very good.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
you will
there are only 6 of us, we have got 3 speakers. Only one club where we can have
appreciate that, yes.
just 6 members with 3 speakers lined up.
Exactly.
I think that shows the commitment from the members. We are lucky to have members.
Also, we already had a
Sorry.
from the beginning of my journey.
We'll be making sure that everything.
Good. So this is all about the club climate. So excellence is actually based on the climate we are creating for ourselves. It's not like we are waiting for others. And then our mission statement asks us to do supportive and positive learning experience. To support others, then only we'll get the support in return. Empower to develop communication leadership skills. That is our job. As a club, we need to empower others to help. We need to help them to develop their communication and leadership skills. And why have the best club climate? Because it determines if guests will join or not, whether we'll get the public for to listen and encourage us. Then influences whether members participate and remain active, determine the success and shapes the life of the club. Success is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. That's what our VP is doing, right? He's claiming and he's doing that. Otherwise, yeah, I agree. 3 members delivering speeches, it's good. This is one thing I would like to remind you all. You all have signed this particular thing when you joined. You remember? And are you committed to doing this?
Yes.
Yes?
Very much.
Which one you connect most? Toastmaster Bala?
Meeting around the
Regularly, very good. And then second best, Toastmaster Navendu.
That first point doesn't apply.
We provide fellow members with helpful and constructive evaluations.
Good. Then
Yeah, the second one is good. Sure. Yeah.
what about 6? All are going for leadership positions, right, in the club? That's a commitment because we already signed this. When we joined the club, this is one thing we have signed. Okay. So we need to serve the club as an officer when called upon to do so. Anytime. Even in the midnight, if President is calling us, we are supposed to say yes, we are committed, right? Then, what about 7?
Yeah, I think it's a given.
It's a given, yes. Yeah, that we experienced, right? Toastmaster Shah? It was good. Did well. 8?
Yeah, I need to get better.
Are you saying yes now? As our DD always says, yes for that? 8? Will you?
No, but we want to be yes. We want to be at least yes, but not yes.
As of now, you're being selfish. Like, whatever they are
At the moment,
No, if you are selfish, then we will bring more people, no? Then only will be more people listening my stories.
but yeah, I think we should become at least yes, if not yes, like that.
Good. So all these are like, I'm just reminding you guys, bring guests, friends, relatives, anybody is okay, who have that growth mindset in their mind. That's it. To adhere to the guidelines and rules of Toastmasters education recognition programs. We have a choice. We can sit at home. How many triple crowns planned this year? from this Dunes Toastmasters Club?
They're just trying to make
5?
sure that they are on 10 on 10. They're not worried about
No, member.
performance for members. They're looking at it as a club.
No, but individually. Are you planning for Triple Crown? Anyone? Raise your
I
hand.
think we need to explain it to some of them what Triple Crown is.
If you get,
In fact, Triple Crown is part of doing our goals.
yes.
Once we do our goals, Triple Crown we will achieve.
You want an honest answer from me? I think the value of Triple Crown is gone after this
Pathways, level 1, level 2. Yeah.
Because I think when it was the old path, it really meant something that you had to complete 10 speeches to get, to get that Triple Crown. You are doing 3 speeches and now 3.
Not 3 speeches, 3 levels.
If you do level 1, level 2, level 3, how many speeches?
More speeches in 3 levels, right?
9,
Total 9 speeches.
not even 10.
Not even 10.
How many speeches are there in level 1?
Okay, now it is 4.
4, 3, 4, 3, 2.
So more than 10, of course.
Still, it is not. That's my personal opinion. I don't factor that. I don't think that.
I have got 3 Triple Crown.
I also have.
Yeah,
No, actually.
no, 3, but all after this past races.
So you find it easy. Why you are not thinking that it's because you have earned experience and you are mastered in winning Triple Crowns, right?
I honestly, I don't really think Triple Crown is something that.
Do you think the Triple Crown will give you value? Have you been? I mean, did you get any time?
I don't know. Triple
So
Crown is doing 3 levels in 1 year, 1 academic year. That's
We focus more on quality than quantity. That's not the number of speeches. Like, have I doing the speech better than what I did last time? So that is being the focus. So, am I correct?
what is your goal? What is your
I
target?
don't know if you remember one member got 11 Triple Crowns in one shot in 1 year. You remember that person? We don't want to have members like that. We want members who come here and get better than what they were yesterday.
But still, if I,
Honestly, you've seen that member, you know who I'm referring to. Tell me, did he get better than what he was yesterday?
that time we have to
Triple Crown?
that time we have to remind about the integrity, one of our values, core values.
That I think our members are more focused on saying that I want to get better than what I was yesterday. So let me practice properly and come and deliver.
Agreed.
That's my personal point of view. I don't know.
But you know
Then we will agree that we need to have old Triple Crown. We do agree.
As per CSP,
Yeah.
even when people finish all the
Yeah, we still know what Triple Crowns even then.
all 40 speeches they did and this also.
That will be a good motivation for members to do more speech. We do agree that we can do that.
because senior Toastmasters, they won't have that value because they have gone on the stage so many times, especially district leaders like, both of them. So I think we can encourage the new members, they will find it really good that, I can go on the stage, get award from Sabyasachi or world champion. I still remember I got my DTM pin from Manoj Vasudevan. Oh my God, that was like, one moment I still remember and cherish. So whenever there is, my life journey, I keep that, I search for that photo and keep it there. Okay, so level completions, path completions, DTMs, all these, they are giving us so much immense pleasure that will really motivate us. Okay, so please, my suggestion, VP, please explain our new members, the new members of Dunes about level completions, path completions.
Because the old people are all old thoughts.
Exactly, you agree. President is revived. And I suggest President also to, not to listen to, you understood, right?
We will try not to get
One more slide is there, no? Q&A. That's done. Last slide. Why it's not moving? Anyway, this is the last slide. I think in between you ask questions or you want to ask questions now. Anything? I think all these concepts we explained are the basics. Only like a reminder for all of us, especially the promise and what is excellence. Without certain goals where I want to reach, without knowing our current status, without knowing the gap to complete, we will not be able to have any development, any growth in our life. So that is more important. It's not like we are just coming over here to spend time. Yeah, some people do that as well, networking, and that is giving some positivity in our life. But if you want to maximize this 2 hours time, then we need to have certain set of goals. Yeah, I need to reach there. With that thought, let me thank Tunes Toastmasters Club and over the stage to our Toastmaster of the day. Thank you very much. Thank you.